Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my first reflection session. I just reached 31 years old. My birthday was last Friday, Alhamdulillah. Everything was good. So yeah, 30s. Scary. Very scary age for me. And thank you very much for the message, birthday message and everything. I really appreciate it. I try to reply back one by one as soon as possible. And this is just a reflection session, sort of rambling, ranting, whatever you want to call it. So it's not going to be so professional, not much data preparation, stuff like that. So why with this session? I found that I found that in my life, if you reflect, it's a very beneficial things to do. And I shared a lot of this kind of session with my students. And it's like when you speak, when I reminded my students or giving them some tips or advice or whatever you want to call that, life hacks, tips, I find it to be very beneficial for me instead of very beneficial for them. Because once you speak it and the things just ring louder in your head over and over, and it kind of stop you from doing bad things. I'm not a good person, I'm not a perfect person, I have my flaws. So when I said that some advice I give to my students, you can watch it on YouTube. Some of it it's called Life Lesson series. When I said them to control your anger, stuff like that, drive carefully, don't play your phone in your car, it rings louder in my head, and I can find it very beneficial for me. So I'm gonna do this reflection session. Whether people will watch it or not, I have no idea. Do I try to copy the trend of Jordan B. Peterson? Well, I can say play parts and roles, but I don't plan on replacing him. I listen to his talk a lot. I know he has some controversial, but we'll take whatever that's good from him. So first reflection I would like to say is that, yeah, that's reflection. You always reflect on your life. I've seen there is an advice, I think it's about Umar from Prophet Muhammad, I'm not sure, said one of the best mu'min, one of the best Muslims, they want to always reflect. I don't do this a lot until one day, maybe I done it, but I wasn't that often, and I saw my friend one day in his room. There's not much secret, Azizul Fahmi. At his laptop, he put a note that asked him to always reflect on himself. I have my flaws. I have a lot of flaws, character flaws, and I'm not well, in my college days and my university days, school days, people always said, Rodi, you are weird, you're not good, Rodi. A lot of bad things people say, or a lot of reminders, whatever you want to call that. Well, there's a lot of comment in short, and I'm not good. So one of the tips that I do how to get out from that is I always look at some people that I look up to and try to follow a few of their characters or habits, stuff like that. So yeah, this guy Zulfahmi, whether you like it or not, he's one of my best friends. I look up to him, and when I saw that note he put on his laptop, so it must mean something very big, something very important for him to write it down. So yeah, I've been reflecting myself regularly here and there, and yeah, there are some goods, I can say. And reaching 31 is a very scary age. I do not know. Some people say it's okay. Some people know. I found that I'm getting old. It's scary for me. So, and then what I want to do at the age of 31, I think, following Jack Ma advice from Jack Ma from Alibaba, he did say in the 20s, try to learn as much as possible from great boss, from good boss. In the 30s, explore, do whatever you want as much as possible. In the 40s, do whatever you're good at. 50s, train other people to do things. And 60s, spend time with the grandchildren. That is Jack Ma's advice. So I'm in my 30s, so I'm taking his advice. Just do whatever I want. I mean, explore things up, not do bad things. So yeah, this is what I would like to do. Maybe I try to do this session weekly, 1 week for once day. And reflect is a good thing. I've seen people in their 20s, 30s, 40s or 50s, as they got older. Not all people get wiser by age. Not people get wiser when they grow up. And sometimes you can say why that guy, that old people, is still a jerk. You can say that, and I don't want to be that. But who knows? Future is too far. So we can say maturity doesn't come with age. Yeah, I mean, even ethics, even civil act. So the way to change your course, I've seen people in their 20s, after 23 or after 21, that they really change. I would like, I see that, I think that if you want to change the path of your future, the best thing to do is to reflect. Because once you reflect, then you will know that you might not be on the path that you would like to be, and it might be able to change you from the course, probably better course. And become a better person, a better character. Skill will always becomes better by time, mostly, but character wise, it will only be better if you choose to be better. If not, I have seen people rarely change from their age. Yeah, you can say man below 35 is stupid. I know that, but I've seen some people, they remain the same every year, the same jackass. And some people just change. So maybe by always reflecting on yourself, you will becomes better. So my advice for other people is, young people especially, try to always reflect on yourself from time to time. Weekly is one of the best thing to do, but of course sometimes reflecting is not an easy task. It's a very heavy burden task. Me, Ramadan, maybe, I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit off track in terms of quite a lot of things, religion wise, character wise. Let's say just religion wise, you can call me a off track Muslim. And it's a bit weird that Ramadan and birthday come coincide together, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not prepared for Ramadan at all. I'm scared to face Ramadan. Then once you get into Ramadan, whether you like it or not, it's time for you to do things you do not know. Maybe we can better do. Try to read more Quran, right? Try to read more Sharahan, hear more good talks, religious talks, whatever. And yeah, hopefully things become better. I don't know. Sorry for the rambling. And one advice for people, that if you want to say things to people or giving advice or whatever, I advise you to do it as soon as possible, as maybe if you want to say it. Because from my opinion is that people have light in them, like LIGHT, they have a fire, you can call that. And sometimes the world is too dark. You've gone through troubles or stuff, and your light might be taken out, snuffed out, you can call that. And once that happens, you'll be very, very down. You just don't want to talk, you just don't want to, at least for me, I don't want to talk to people when my light got snuffed out. It takes a long time sometimes for my light to come again. At that moment, sometimes I have ideas that I would like to talk, but when my light was snuffed out, I just don't want to talk. So try to talk as whenever if you want to talk, because we will never know whether your light will be there. Okay, and let me recap again once again. Try to always reflect on yourself, try to change on your path and your course, try to always becomes better, because maturity doesn't come with age. Good character wise doesn't come with age. Skill might be, but character wise is not. So if you like wherever you are right now, then congratulations. If you think you want to become a better person, then always reflect on yourself. That's the best advice I can give. I've done that several times. I don't always stay on the course. I fell out off track a lot, but a few reflections might bring me sort of back. Right, I try to take this weekly and let's see how things goes. Yeah, right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good week ahead. That's all. Thank you.